hell? Okay, there we go. Greetings, gaming community, and all those who are watching. This is FoxGamer3968 making yet another YouTube video. As you can see, we are currently. Why am I tracking weird? I don't know. I'll deal with it. Anyways, what was it? Oh yeah. So the intention was to play Oblivion, which would be really interesting because I hadn't played Oblivion at all. Like the only Elder Scrolls games I have played, well, I suppose the only one that I really have played is Skyrim. But I barely touched Elder Scrolls Online, and I hadn't played the previous ones whatsoever. So this will be a very fresh experience, and apparently it's a bit too fresh because the game is still installing on me. So yeah, this is a little bit awkward. So normally I would be. What's up with this thing? Oh god. Do we have to do this again? Jesus. Sorry, I just looked at Task Manager and I realized that, wow, nice. Wow. Okay, so this is going to take a bit. So my intention was to get this started a little bit earlier because, well, as I've mentioned a couple times, I live in the United States and currently it's the 4th of July. Which, for those of you that don't live in the United States, might not be aware, it's Independence Day. Basically, the day that America became a country. Okay, now progress is being made. Okay. I have to click on the bloody thing. So I'm really sorry about this. I don't mean for the struggles to persist, especially in this manner. But I do hope that this functions the way that it should, because I don't want to repeat the issues that came up with my last attempted stream. Like it was really bad. It was so buggy I couldn't really function properly, so I had to just end it. God. Well, if I'm done with this one, I can delete another task. So I will say this, while I'm waiting. The funny thing is, what kind of inspired me to get into this was because of D&D campaign that I'm a part of, which I'll keep speaking just to 1 second. The D&D campaign takes place in the land of Skyrim, kind of essentially following the same sorts of the same stuff, but you know, it's still a different direction. Ow! Sorry. But that being said, it did sort of encourage me to look deeper into the Elder Scrolls lore. So I am informed on some stuff, but there's still plenty that I don't know about yet. We'll see once this actually finishes up. It's kind of weird taste. Sorry, I'm having a drink. Okay, looks like it might be almost done. Now again, I do feel a little bit bad because I started this without even touching the game whatsoever, so I apologize the issues that are coming up now. Come on. Okay, there we go. Now change screen. Well, actually, first I'm going to continue as it is. Yes, 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 yes. Mostly because I'm getting the settings correct, so that way I don't cause an issue. That's weird. Okay, now I'm going to switch. Okay. The hell? I hear a damn thing. What the hell is going on? Let's see if this works. Ah, so it actually does. Oh no. Sorry about this. Okay. So we are getting something. That's good. I'll turn it up a little bit. Oh, okay. Just because I don't know if I'm allowed to really get into depth here. Okay. Okay, so I set the options already, so should be good to go. Provided there's nothing else I need to clear out. I wish this was easier. So, you know, to hell with it. I'll just, thanks. Let's go with the new.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
Is that a Dremora?
This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
This is a hell of a start to the game. Because I was expecting something more like how Skyrim started. One second, I need to turn the lights. It's starting to get a bit dark. So, I'm making assumptions, which that's all they are at this point because I've not played the game before. I'm assuming that's Tiber Septim. Yeah, the one who is called Talos of Atmora. Again, I'm going in this almost completely unaware of the lore beforehand. Those born in the sign of the serpent can poison others at the loss of their own fatigue. Illusion magic has a charm spell that makes others like you more. Of course it does. Which will you pick up? Your bounty goes up if someone catches you stealing, which I don't intend to do. So let's see what we have. It says the Imperials, as you can see, natives of the serialized cosmopolitan province of Cyrodiil. They have proved to be shrewd diplomats and traders. They are skilled with heavy armor in the social skills and tend to favor the warrior classes. Origins. Libanae and Calovia. You were true Imperial born into the heart of the Empire. The number of cities and their size led you to travel hastily. Calovia inhabitants, such as yourself, are known for their autonomy, including towards the rest of the Empire. You inherited... I'm assuming that means you, actually. You inherited the willfulness of your forebears. Now, that's the Imperial. But what else have we got? Let's check this one. Wood Elf. The clan folk of the western Valenwood Forest, also known as Bosma, wood elves are nimble and quick, making them good scouts and thieves. And there are no finer archers in all Tamriel. Really? Well, actually, that does make sense. Their ability to command simple creatures is well known. Origin, Reaper's March. The border region that you saw grow, and that saw you grow, is plagued by anger and resentment after centuries of war. You quickly learned how to soothe people and avoid unnecessary conflicts. And there's Gratwood. You spent your childhood in Gratwood, near the region devastated by Molag Bal. The foul energies still linger there, and your resilience grew amidst the danger. I can already assume this one. Yep, Redguard. The most naturally talented warriors in Tamriel. In addition to their cultural affinities for many weapons and their armor styles, they also have a hardy constitution and a natural resistance to disease and poisons. So there's the Alakir Desert. As a child in the sands of the Alakir Desert, your education revolved around martial might. You're a prime example of why Red Guards are the best warriors. Or Dragentail Mountains. Your uprising under the shadow of the mountain peaks was a happy one. Immersed in Redguard customs, you developed charm, wit, and the ability to turn the conversation around. I can already guess this one as well, which I'm assuming is High Elf. Yep. Wow, they're tall. And that's a weird thing too, because some of this does sort of follow D&D, in a manner of speaking. Well, you already have the races, because High Elf and Wood Elf, and I'm assuming Dark Elf is this one. No, this one. They're already D&D classes, especially in 5th edition. Anyways, High Elf. Also known as Ultima in their homeland of the Somerset Isle, the High Elves are exceptionally gifted in the arcane arts. They also boast resistance to illness. However, they are also somewhat vulnerable to fire, frost, and shock. Wow. Those are the three main elements of the magic. How the hell can they be vulnerable to that? I'm going to turn my volume down. Anyway, Somerset Isle. You grew up among the great towers of Alinor that nearly touch the sky. You spent countless hours climbing and navigating the sunlit streets of the Somerset capital. Or, Oridon. Born in the island of Oridon, you are proud to live on the first island of the Somersets. There you spent countless hours swimming in pristine waters. Yep, I was right. Dark Elf. Which, has been... Well, actually... What the hell? That's weird to me. Why are the Wood Elves shorter than the Dark Elves? I don't know. Skyrim logic, I guess. Anyways, Dark Elf. Also known as Dunmer. In their homeland of Morrowind, the Dark Elves are noted for their skilled and balanced integration of the sword, the bow, and destruction magic. They're resistant to fire and can summon an ancestral ghost for aid. And of course, you have Vardenfell. You're a true child of Vardenfell. Amongst the volcanic wastelands, you were taught that resilience is the greatest of all Dunmer quality. Or the mainland. As a Dunmer on the mainland, you grew amongst all kinds of traders. You learned all there was to know about negotiations and how to make people react the way you need them to. Now, what's interesting is I remember that Morrowind was the second Elder Scrolls game. At least that's where it took place. I was also told that the DLC in ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, takes place before that. So, which is interesting. Anyways, let's see. Huh? Not what I expected. Orc. The people of the Rothgarian and Dragentail Mountains. Yeah. Orcish armorers are prized for their craftsmanship. Orc troops in heavy armor are among the finest in the Empire, and are fearsome when using their berserker rage. I should probably say, like I said, because I live in the United States, there's going to be some fireworks right now because it's that time. Also because it's becoming that time of the day where it's about to be nighttime and they set off a lots of fireworks. Anyways, Orsinium. You're proud to have been raised in Orsinium as you train to be a versatile warrior as possible. I missed that one. As versatile a warrior as possible. As such, you are better with magic than most other orcs. Really? Stronghold. Your fate was decided when you were born. As a member of the Stronghold, you would serve your chieftain with honor and make the orcs proud. Your charisma and resilience were honed for when you'd serve. I want to guess. Actually, I probably guessed wrong. I'm going to guess Nord for this one. So I guess. Wow, Imperials are small. Nord. Citizens of Skyrim. They are a tall and fair-haired people. Strong and hardy, Nords are famous for their resistance to cold. They are highly talented warriors. Now, the origin could be Western. You lived in the west of Skyrim, a rugged environment filled with rough terrain and dangerous beasts. You are prepared to survive in even the most challenging climates. Or Eastern. Either due to extreme snowstorms, the college mages, or simply stubbornness, the people of Eastern Skyrim, such as you, are known for their tenacity and resourcefulness. Now, it's funny how it's divided Eastern versus Western, because this is also how the Civil War divided it. Because pretty much every hold that was on the side of the Imperials in Skyrim was Markarth, Falkreath, Solitude, and Solitude and Morthal. Yeah. Sorry, I spaced. And they're all on the western side. The ones on the east, you know, Windhelm, Riften, Winterhold, and Dawnstar, for the most part, are all on the east. And they're the Stormcloaks. They support independence. Okay, this one has to be Breton. Wow. That's small too. In addition to their quick and perceptive grasp of spellcraft, even the humblest of Bretons can boast a resistance to magical energies. They're particularly skilled at summoning and healing magic. Of course, there's High Rock. Being from High Rock, you were raised in the homeland of the Bretons. Going through all the great cities of the province made you quick on your feet. Or Sistress. Now, I don't know the name, so I might be mispronouncing. I apologize if I am. And hopefully I'll be corrected at some point. Anyways, as a child, you were always spending time on the docks of one of the islands, getting some money by helping merchants carrying their goods and learning from their adventures. Now, here's a funny thing. In the campaign that I'm in, one of the characters actually plays this race. The Argonians. Which I had not seen Finns on the Argonians before. Or maybe I just never really paid attention all that much. Oh, jeez. Those are loud. It's just fireworks, I promise. It's nothing to be worried about, if you are. Anyways. This reptilian race, well suited for the treacherous swamps of its homeland, has developed natural immunities to poisons. They can breathe underwater and are good at picking locks. And then, of course, you have Arnesia. You hail from Arnesia, where the slaves of Morrowind are still active. The hide and seek every time there was a raid made you extremely quick and nimble. I had no idea that Morrowind had slaved Argonians. Being honest, playing in a D&D campaign where it takes place in Skyrim and one of the characters is an Argonian, maybe I should have been aware. Anyways, Thornmarsh, your birth region, is called the Jewel of the East. But behind the nickname lies a darker reality. You dabbled in magic just to survive, and your quick wits allowed you to live until this day. And now we get onto the race that I typically play. And the race that I'm playing in the D&D campaign now. Cause sheet, why are you so short? Wow. I remember you being bigger. Yeah, the scaling is much different in the other games. Rather, I should say the later games, because those are the only two I played. Hailing from the province of Elsewhere, they are intelligent, quick, and agile, making them excellent thieves due to their natural agility and unmatched acrobatic skill. All Kaji can see in the dark. Of course they can. There's the Palatine. Your parents lived in Palatine, and your childhood memories are filled playing and running around the jungle, or on the pristine beaches, or Anequina. Anequina. I'll just go with that pronunciation because I don't know how to say it. The harsh region where you lived and trained hardened your body and taught you how to defend yourself with your bare fists or any weapon you could find. I think I'm just going to go with the Nords. So let's move on. Let's go with Young. Right, type 1. Of course. And type 2. Young. Actually, I'm curious. They're the same. They are tall. Also, I'll mention this before I forget. I found it a little bit funny seeing the actual notable differences, especially between, well, not noticeable differences, more like noticeable comparisons, because the Nords, they typically follow the Scandinavian way of life. You know, like Norse mythology and all that. While the Imperials seem to follow more that of the Roman variety. Because if you've seen the garb, you notice that it looks quite different. As for the Bretons and the Red Guard, I imagine is more Middle Eastern because of the Alakir warriors. So it seems like they've sort of show the North African sort of appearance. I know that's what I meant to say. Or rather, I lost how I meant to say it. But anyways, I'm gonna go with Nord. And just because I can, because, you know, why not? Head. It's fine. Cheeks, concave, convex. It's fine. Because I don't really have much reason to change it. Probably should have scrolled up here. Cheekbones, the font, well. Yikes. Wow. Oh, that just seems mean. Wow, that really pushes out much. Chin. I'm mostly doing this just so you can see what it looks like. Ugh. That makes me think too much of Oh, no, it's got an underbite. I was going to. The chin makes me think too much of this new appearance that The Weeknd has. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll keep it like that. Why not? Eyes. I'm not changing that. I'll just keep that as it is. Right. Oh. Okay, we'll get into the tone once we're done with the actual shape. He's got the Simpsons eyes. What's the name of that actor? I'm trying to... I saw him in miniseries Band of Brothers. He played this soldier called Cobb. He's got the really pushed in eyes, sort of like this. Sorry, I'm just having a drink. Well, I do find that well, actually, no, I don't think I'll say it. No. Salient? What's this? No, that's fine. Quartz round. I'm not giving him a Men in Black 3 head. You know, the one... Well, context to that one. In the scene in Men in Black where they're in a bowling alley, J and K, the two agents, they come across this guy with a very circular head, much like this, who is an alien from outer space, and they pop off the head to use as a bowling ball. Actually, yeah, like that. Sorry about the extra noises. My microphone seems to be especially strong today. So, anyways. No. Sort of makes me think of Ki-Adi-Mundi from Star Wars. I have a lot of tangents in my head. I have ADD like crazy. Didn't we just deal with the jewel? No. Okay. You know, the more I think about it, I'm thinking I'm just going to have the chin back to normal. Why not? Just, oh. No, 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 no. Nah, I think I'm just going to have a regular. Mouth, is fine. Seems sort of a natural, sort of look like a natural smile. Maybe a little bit lower because of the sad versus happy. Oh. You know what? Not. Actually, no, I'm not going to have it that pronounced. Maybe, let's say here. I could go with the Glenn Powell. Or I could go with this look. Oh, okay, so you were saying. Overbite versus underbite. You go with neither. I go with normal. Yes. Shit. Spilt on myself. Damn it. It's a bit more filled than I thought, apparently. I see this and I think back to Lae'zel, like the Githyanki nose. What is this? Oh wow. No. No, 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 no. Yikes. Yeah, I had not played around with customization settings whatsoever for the that doesn't look right. Right, for any of the games. Neutral's fine. That's also fine. Let's see what this changes. Oh, that's the part? I thought that was still considered the bridge, like where the glasses sit. Like, I didn't know that this had its own name. It's fine. Anyways, now let's go into tone. So there's the grey. There's cataract. At least I think that's what it's considered. I don't remember. Dark grey, it looks like. Blue. Slightly less deep blue. Some type of blue as well. So getting to brown. Now getting to green. Hazel. Orange. The hell? Oops. Orange. Violet. Red again. Yellow. Yellow. Something. Yellow. Oh, that's not right. Wait, you're gonna have this as a demonic look as well? Now, see, if the iris was that widespread, I feel like that would cause issues. Because the iris also constricts and enlarges the pupil. So it can really affect... Oops. That was weird. So it can really affect light sensitivity. If it's that huge, I feel like it could screw with your vision. But now onto this. I'm just going to do a quick run through. We got the Jamora eye. At least what I would expect to be the Jamora eyes. I want to say that's more like the albino eyes, but I don't think that's right. Wow. That's cartoonish. Like, I can only assume that's actually meant to be like a cat, because cat eyes, the irises constrict in different ways. Because they get the slit pupils like that, or they get the regular like this. You know, just seeing it on a regular human being, like how it would be for a cat. Like I said, makes it look a little bit cartoonish. I'm mostly just going through these so you have an idea of what this is like. I can't tell if that's supposed to be like for the Argonians. I feel like it is. Oh. Damn it. I just realized all these eyes are meant to represent the other races as well. I'm an idiot. So the ones with the really extreme irises that go all the way around the eyes, those I imagine would be the elves. Well, earlier we were experiencing Khajiit, and I believe the dark sclera, that's supposed to be the dark elves. Which now I'm saying out loud makes more sense. Because the thing is, I hadn't really looked at the eyes of the other races all that much. Which also mean that these would be the humans. So yeah, humans like Imperials, Red Guards, Nords, and Bretons. Then we have the elves, mostly High Elves and Wood Elves. Then I believe the Dark Elves. I believe these might be the Orsima, the Orcs, yeah, the Khajiits, and then the Argonians. I'm missing someone. Let's see. No, it's wrong. Hmm. Well, just because I can. Let's get, I imagine that's probably like reminiscence of allergies or something like that. I'm fine with freckles. Skin tint. No. Makeup, there's going to be none. So onto the hair. Because I can. Also because I can, and because it's my favorite color. Which apparently can't be seen. Anyways, oh, now it can be seen. Too much? No. Eyebrows are fine, I don't really need to change that. The style I would change. I might have found a winner right off the bat. Or maybe two. I'm not going with this because it looks incredibly absurd. Like, I don't mean to be insulting, it's just... Why would you... Stop it. Why would you keep, like, everything around it except for what's up here? Because I have yet to see that naturally. So I imagine that's just... Yikes. I imagine that's chosen. Of course, you have this one. Which kind of makes me think of the sailors, you know? This... Oh, yikes. Now, I kind of have two names to this hairstyle, subtracting the ponytail on the back. Like the David Koechner or the Kevin Malone, because of the only two people that I know with this sort of look. Now, why they have that is beyond me. Yeah, it's that choice. I'm not going to look too deeply into it. Yeah, this would be the David Koechner that I mentioned. That would be more like Kevin Malone. This just makes me think of Lucius Malfoy in Chamber of Secrets towards the end when he's in the office. That's really fancy. This just makes me think of this LARPing character that I created. I had a wig a lot like that. Yeah, no. Oh, it's a mohawk. That's just very short. That's just a little bit longer. That just makes me think of Harry Potter for some reason. Mostly because of the wildness, I guess. Oh. This just makes me think of, because I was on a Modern Warfare binge not too long ago, it makes me think of Sir McTavish. Slowly receding. This is a strange choice of hairstyle. And I'd say this, you know, man or woman. I think it's called like a hyena mohawk. It's not bad. This just makes me think of, because I'm also a fan of Critical Role, makes me think of Taliesin Jaffe. And of course we have Matthew Mercer. And of course we have nothing. Just because I'm curious what that would look like. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Facial hair. Yeah, the goatee. Yikes. That looks worse. That looks slightly better. We got the Abraham Lincoln. Someone trying to be Geralt the Witcher. Shit. I just realized that my character looks like, if I have this and I have some sort of moustache, it would make him look quite a bit like Geralt of Rivia. No. No. Definitely not. No. No. The hell? Why is it all the way down there? Now, see, if this were on the lip where it's supposed to be, I might have chosen it. Because at the very least, it would fit. No, it's hell with it. I'm just gonna go with none. And character's name. Oh, that's a good one. Shit. A few years back, I had a list of names that I was going to use for a race that I came up with, which mostly followed the Nordic origins. Rather, the Norse origins, I mean. But since I can't find it, I'll go with the only name that I remember. Let's go with this. Yes.
My, you're a big one. A Nord, I guess, right? So strong. But you can't bend steel, can you, boy? You can't do anything to get out of here. And those big muscles, they're going to waste away. When the end comes, you won't even have the strength to cry for your mother. That's right. You're going to die in here. You hear me, Nord? You're going to die
Who the hell are
Hey,
you?
you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Yes, sir. My sons, they're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
Okay, moving back.
You, prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt. Prisoner, stand away from the door. Over by the window now.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
Oh, so it's Uriel, not Tiber. What was it? What's going on?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
No, I suppose not. Who are you?
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
What should I do?
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
What's that? Oh.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Don't try anything. I'm
Looks
watching
like this is your
you.
lucky day. Just stay out of our way. Stand aside, prisoner.
I'm waiting for you to go. Maybe I'll turn up the sensitivity so that way I can
Close
move.
up left. Protect the Emperor.
The captain's down.
Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Reno?
Oh,
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
just to make sure I don't mess things up. System controls, actions, entire scrap, parts, okay.
Stand aside, prisoner.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Wait a minute. I know that garb.
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now.
The Mythic Dawn. Wow. Like I said, I'm going into this fresh, so I have almost no understanding.
Don't worry, sire. We will.
They won't be the first to underestimate. I'll take point. Let's move.
Oh, for goodness sake. I can't switch hands.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Those are some massive rats. That's any better than nothing. Oh, now I see. Clicking on it, the amount of times that I have would make it go through each one. Open. Nice. Let's Rusty Iron Dagger. To use a bow. Precise. Oh. Oh. Oh, this will be difference. Jamie. Wow. I like the original way better. It was a lot simpler. In due time, please. What the hell? I click on the clairvoyance spell. kind of stuff. Wow. So I imagine the fatigue is stamina. Oops. Oh! Zombies. Because of course they'd be in Oblivion. Especially since they have the drawer in Skyrim. Where'd it go? Oh, there. Of course, I also expected the rats to be called skeevers. No tomato. Lettuce. Definitely taking that. Right. Thank goodness for the protection. Oh, now I get it. At least I think I do. What's the torch? It's too slow, so I'm going to have to, I don't like that. Like, I don't like that the weapons can break. Like, I know it's natural and everything, but, Now, how do I shortcut this? Oh. No. Let's see where this goes. Hopefully soon. What the hell? Uh-oh. Oh. So that's how. Oh. It's just going to hurt me if I run into it. So I figure it'll definitely hurt me if it runs into me. No, yeah, typically it goes. Oh. Yeah, I definitely like the lock picking in Skyrim a lot better. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, coming back. Um. I rolled my ankle on the log. Goblins in there. Cause I haven't seen him at all in Skyrim. Yeah. Okay. Right. Research. There's more rats in there. Oh, I didn't think. Soul gem. Is that in miscellaneous? Yes, it is. Yep. Of course. Also, of course, I'm over encumbered. Oh. How the hell are they? It's not like I need them. After all, ouch. Steel is stronger. Right. Where's the path out? Oh. It's this way. Door to Imperial Subterrae? I don't know. I'll probably go a little bit longer than I usually do, just because I ran into issues starting. This game is incredibly slow to load. Oh, there we go.
Find a defensible spot. Protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before the world goes back?
Here they come again!
Get the Emperor out of here. For the
I'm
Emperor!
just warming up, you pathetic world!
What's the matter?
Getting tired? Watch your back, Boris. Damn it, it's that prisoner again. Kill him. He might be working with the assassins.
No.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us.
As you wish, sire.
Come closer. I'd prefer not. They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
The Nine guide and protect us.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
Wait, these are the standing stones that I found in Skyrim. Which, by the way, another thing. He mentioned the Nine, so clearly this is after Talos. Which is a debated deity in Skyrim. And I say debated deity because that's pretty much what the whole Civil War is about. Worshipping Talos. Because the Thalmor and the Samatas Isle, they didn't like that, so they demanded the Imperials give up worship of Talos. Sorry, I need a second. I'll be right back. Oops. Sorry about that. So anyways, the Nine are Arche, Akatosh, Debilla, Kinnereth, Julianus, Stendar, Mara, Zenithar, and Talos. These are the standing stones. There's the warrior sign. Those born under the sign of the warrior benefit from the increased strength and endurance. Fortify endurance by 10 points. Fortify strength increases by 10 points as well. The mage sign. Those born under the sign of the mage have an increased amount of magicka. Fortify increased magicka by 50 points. The thief. Those born under the sign of the thief benefit from increased agility, speed, and luck, all three of which are increased by 10 points. The shadow. Those born under the sign of the shadow can become invisible. Moon shadow, greater power, grants invisibility for 60 seconds, can be used once per day. Oops. The apprentice. Those born under the sign of the apprentice have an increased amount of magicka, but are also more susceptible to magical attacks. So it increases by 100 points, but their susceptibility to magic goes up by 100%. What the hell? The steed. Those born under the sign of the steed can move faster, so it increases by 20 points. The ritual. Those born under the sign of the ritual can heal themselves and make the undead flee in horror. Blessed word. Forces the undead to flee in horror for 30 seconds. Can be used multiple times per day at a cost of 40 magicka points per cast. And Mara's gift restores 200 power points of health. Can be used once per day. The Atronach. Those born on the sign of the Atronach cannot regenerate magicka, but have the ability to absorb any magic item and magic cast at them. Wow. Fortify magicka increases by 150 points. Wow. Spell absorption, 50% chance of absorbing spells cast at them. Stunted magicka regeneration is halted, which I think is bullshit. The Tower. Those born under the sign of the Tower can magically unlock doors and reflect damage from their attackers. That's new. Opens locks of average difficulty, can be used once per day. Okay. Tower Warden, greater power. Reflects 5% of all incoming damage for 120 seconds. Can be used once per day. The Lady. Oh no, that's the Lover. Quit moving, damn it. The Lover. Those born under the sign of the Lover can paralyze others. Lover's Kiss, greater power, paralyzes the targets for 10 seconds and reduces the caster's fatigue by 120 points. Can be used once per day. The Lady. Those born under the sign of the Lady benefit from increased willpower and endurance, both of which by 10 points. The Lord. Those born under the sign of the Lord are more resistant to physical and magic damage. Shield. Increases armor rating by 15. Resists magic. Increases magic by 15%. And now the Serpent. Those born under the sign of the Serpent can poison others, though it comes at a cost of damaging their own fatigue. Wow. Serpent spell. Great power. Deals 3 points of damage for 20 seconds. It also cures poison. Dispels 90 points of damage for 90 points and damage fatigue 100 points to the caster. Can be used once per day. I think I might go with the Lord. Mostly because it provides defense, which I might need. Right. Endurance and willpower, endurance and strength. Actually, I think I might go with the warrior. Mostly because I'm hoping it will increase how much I can carry.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
What about me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the warrior shall prove a stalwart companion when fortune fades.
Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face, I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Aren't you afraid to die?
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while, then we must part.
That seems rather ominous.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
Uriel Septim.
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
The blades. Wait,
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan. Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
the blades? How did I miss that? I'll see you, gents.
For the blades and the Emperor!
Talos preserve us.
Ah, so that's where it came from. Oh, sorry.
You thought we'd go down easy?
Protect the Emperor!
This one's mine!
Oh, no. Just letting them get ahead of me so that way we can get out of here and not have any issues.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
I don't know, that's a good idea, Glenroy.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers. Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
Nothing.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life. Glenroy, for the Emperor!
And the Emperor! I'm just warming up, you pathetic. Take them down!
I told you to stay with the Emperor.
Sorry.
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him, and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
You thought we'd go down easy?
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take up the cause of the center.
Take them down!
Of course.
No. Talos saved us. We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor, and now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
The Emperor gave it to me.
Strange. He saw something in you, trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the Red Dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
I must take... Oh, God. Now, here's the thing. I'm playing this after the release of Game of Thrones. And if you know Game of Thrones, you know nothing... No good can come from trusting a man named Joffrey. Let's take it to Joffrey.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
There is another heir.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order.
Oh boy.
Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
How do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
The sewers?
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced archer. Am I right?
So now choose your class. The major skills of your class will start higher than your other skills and will continue to increase. Wait, custom class? I'll go with the knight and see what custom gets me. Combat attributes. I'll go with, yeah, strength and personality. Blade. Wait, can I select every single one? Armor. Athletics. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Just to sort of give myself a broader spectrum. So let's see. Okay, light silence, paralyzed. Social conjuration. Which way I find it strange how the conjuration symbol is what's on the cover of Oblivion. Magic skills to receive an initial 20 level bonus. Plus 20 level bonus and increase more. Just because I foresee myself falling a lot. Yeah, I'll stick with it. Yep. Hold it. Oh, now I see. Battle Mage. Healer, Spell Sword. Witch Hunter, Nightblade. Thief, Agent, Acrobat, Assassin, Monk, Pilgrim, and Bard. I'm just gonna go with this one.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble.
After the sewers, then what?
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Yes, I understand.
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed.
What about you? What will you do?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body, and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades. Leave the Emperor in peace.
Sorry. Oh, Glenroy. Am I kidding? Since Boris or Balrus, I don't know how he pronounces his name. Since he was the one speaking to me, I'm assuming that, well, I assumed that he would live while Glenroy would not. I'm getting distracted. Wait a minute. Oh. Now I see what I did. I moved over. Came from somewhere. The question is, where do I go? Oh yeah, I don't know what else to do. I'm hitting E. Oh. So I had the right idea, I just didn't act on it properly. Just so you can get out of it too. Oh. Come on. In due time, please. Oh, since it also saved. Just gonna create a new save. And now I'm going to change rooms really quick. Okay, so unfortunately I made a couple of discoveries that I kind of wishing that I didn't. So it seems like I need to figure out which programs to get rid of because they're taking up so much space on my PC. I'm not sure how or what to get rid of, but that's something I need to solve, it seems, because games nowadays, they take up so much data. They use up so much space. So it's a pain in the ass to try and figure out what stays and what doesn't. Especially with earlier, because it seemed like it was really overworking my computer. Going to end that task. Hopefully this doesn't mean any problems, especially considering some of the other games that I started on the PC, but haven't finished yet. Like Mass Effect. I intend to get back into that. I haven't yet, but I will. The problem is I don't know. Well, actually, it's not that old of a game, and it has worked in the past. Hopefully, it will continue to do so. But yeah, I want to say I really do apologize for the issues at the beginning. I probably should have accounted for that a little bit better. That being said, as I believe I mentioned before, I'm going into Oblivion almost completely unaware. Like, this is pretty much almost completely fresh. So that would be an interesting thing. And again, I'd like to apologize for the first few minutes of the game. Oh, missed it. I probably should have taken that into account a little bit better. And again, like I said, I didn't, so that's on me. But now I know well, now I've already had a start in some of the stuff, and now that I've already gotten started on the game, hopefully that should be an easier transition, because I won't have to wait for things to load or install. Anyways, glad I got this in before the day was over. It's like the idea of, well, I don't know. That's what I meant to say. Anyways, I'll say this. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you appreciated this video. You can like, you can comment, you can share this video if you want. You can subscribe to my channel or search my channel to find more videos like this. If you have any questions, comment below. If you have any suggestions for videos, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, or Discord, FoxGamer39618. And yeah, I intend to get back onto the streaming wagon. I kind of took a break because, for one thing, I was away from my PC for pretty much all of middle June. And after that, it was just really hot, so I was worried about damaging my computer. So I couldn't really get into it. And then after that, I struggled to find something to get started on because distractions came up. But I do intend to get back into the streaming wagon as time goes on. Anyways, that's all I got. Thanks so much. This is Jasper Fox signing out. Cheers and stay foxy.